North Korean hackers have been literally robbing the crypto community blind, taking off with billions in crypto. Just how is the future of money somehow even less secure than the current money? And more importantly, just how much is going to enrich the North Koreans and their nuclear program? I'm Paul, U.S. Army combat veteran. Hit subscribe. Let's talk about it. Okay, by the way, if you haven't checked it out already, Strikecomm's 2-for-1 fall sale is here. Buy two of anything and get, well, one for free. Go to strikecomm.com. It stacks with your free shipping. And again, it is the energy drink alternative with an entire energy drink's worth of caffeine in every single piece. Okay, so crypto is supposed to be the future of currency, guys. And sure, there hasn't been a single blockchain business that has used the blockchain for anything other than speculation, buying and holding crypto. In fact, that is the only business case for cryptocurrency, full stop, is simply allowing other people to use it to gamble. But that hasn't stopped, of course, tons and tons of retail investors from pouring in to both staple coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as highly speculative coins like, take your pick, Fartcoin, for example, which had a multi-billion-dollar market cap. Now, North Korea, of course, is always happy to get in on any kind of international scheme like this. But the insane part is that the North Koreans have turned it into an industry. In fact, this is probably the most profitable blockchain operation, literally, other than things like FTX. So the North Koreans, and this is the actions of a North Korean state-run hacking operation called the Lazarus Group, have been attacking cryptocurrency companies to try to steal large amounts of their digital tokens. But they also find that companies oftentimes have really robust security protocols, and instead, a lot of wealthy individuals are looking like more and more attractive targets, as they oftentimes have cavalier and loose security measures that businesses simply don't have. Western security agencies say the stolen funds are used to finance North Korea's nuclear weapons and missile program. But here's the insane part, is that in 2025, the North Koreans stole literally $6 billion of cryptocurrency, right? For context, that's like the North Korean entire GDP, all of the economic activity in North Korea in 2024, 15 billion. So more than 35% of the country's entire GDP was stolen crypto. The insane part to me about this is that there's a reason they're targeting cryptocurrency. And the reason's pretty simple. It's that once you steal it, you can keep it. It is no more secure than cash, right? And that's the problem, is it's if someone absconds with the cash, in fact, it's even less secure than cash. Because let's say I show up, right, to my bank, or I go, I want to purchase a house. And you go say, I want to buy it cash. They go, great, send us a wire. You go, no. I have suitcases of cash. Well, no one's going to accept that, right? No bank, no one in the US will allow me to buy a house with a stack of cash. But let's say I said, hey, I actually have a stack of cryptocurrency. They'll say, great, just exchange it for USD and fill out a tax form and it's all yours. Nobody asks you where you got it. Nobody asks you what you're doing with it. Nobody asks you how you came by it, because it's cryptocurrency. You can mint it out of thin air, right? We could make a shitty garbage coin today if we wanted. And the North Koreans see this as unbelievably lucrative, because in some cases, they actually steal the assets and the assets grow more valuable, but they are literally like, they're fungible tokens. That's the point of cryptocurrency, is that your Bitcoin and my Bitcoin, a stolen Bitcoin and a legit Bitcoin, are exactly the same. And this kind of thing is like so absurd because it is so unsecure. Again, people sit there and seethe and cope about, oh, I can't believe that like the government's going to stop you from just sending a bank transfer. It's like, yeah, there's a reason why scammers always ask you to buy gift cards, because all other means of transactions are so secure and reversible and traceable that no bank is going to process a bank transfer. You could literally hand your account and routing number to a Indian call center scammer, and they still aren't going to be able to drain your account, because as soon as they try to do so, you're just going to call your bank and be like, I didn't authorize this wire, send it back. And the bank will just do it, right? Cryptocurrency, not true. You get your transferred out of your wallet, kiss that goodbye. And so, again, the fact is that this is these North Korean units, and these are what they are. They are military units. It is considered an advanced persistent threat, right? The Lazarus Group, also called Guardians of Peace, also called Who Is Team, a hacker group run by the government of North Korea. They have run a bunch of cyber attacks since 2010. But you can see there's been a ton of these. Again, in 2017, they really started to pivot towards this cryptocurrency. You're talking about millions from BitThumb. Let's see the most recent stuff. So you can see there's a cryptocurrency exchange called WazirX that's hacked for nearly $250 million. You can see BitBit in Dubai was hacked in the biggest theft ever. 400,000 Ethereum, about 1.5 billion was stolen. Right, they exploited a cold wallet by exploiting a vulnerability in a third-party wallet tool called SafeWallet. Tricked signers into approving a fake transaction that gave them control over the funds. The hack was so prolific, it actually caused the cryptocurrency prices themselves to drop, Bitcoin dropping below 90,000, as many users rushed to withdraw their funds, and some exchanges had to pause withdrawals. This is all just like incredibly dangerous. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. And the insane part is this stuff is publicly on the blockchain. And despite that, nobody can do anything. It's like having to imagine somebody like robbing every valuable from your house, including all your money in your safe. And then they're literally just across the street selling it on the street corner. And you have to just watch them do it. You have no recourse. It would be insane if it wasn't literally core and central to the purpose of cryptocurrency. So again, this actually became more of a like cryptocurrency bad rant. But I guess this is, to me, one of the key illustrations of how it is that it makes no distinction between stolen and legitimate. There is no way to verify criminal proceeds and not. It's simply a free-for-all. And if you can steal it, it's yours. And the North Koreans are better at it than anyone. Anyway, guys, hit subscribe. Thanks to guys like Paul Wheeler, Michael Clean, Jeff Davies, Francis Karius, Gina Quest, Thomas Anderson. All of our Lieutenant Tier members. Couldn't do it without you. Thanks. See ya. Cheers.